Hi, my name is Michael Weiner from Philadelphia, PA. I'm a motivational speaker. This evening what I'd like to talk about is a title of my first presentation called No Excuses, Sir. I wake up every morning and I say the exact same thing. I'm awake, I'm alive, and I feel great. Try it. I'm awake, I'm alive, and I feel great. I'm awake, I'm alive, and I feel great. What we're going to talk about this evening is goals and targets. Everyone says that they have a dream, they want to do something, they want to change the way they think, and they have an idea. Any goal without a plan is just a wish. What I want to teach you is how to hit your targets. I want to look better. Okay? I want to spend more time with my family. I want to make more money. Excellent. Now, all these are failures. Not one of them will actually take place. I guarantee you every single one of them will fail. Why? Because there's no end result. What's your crystallized targeted number that you need to hit and your crystallized targeted time? For example, I want to look better. Tell me how you're going to be able to look better. Well, if I can gain 10 pounds, I'll weigh 175 pounds. If I can put up 225 pounds within 1 year's time, I'll look the way I want to look. Perfect. Well, where are you at now? I weigh 165 and I can put up 195 pounds. Perfect. So you weigh 195. You want to be able to put up 195 pounds on the bench, and you weigh 165 pounds. Now you want to be able to put up 225 pounds and weigh 175 within 1 year's time. You have a crystallized, targeted number and time frame, and you know where you're at. Now, what are the resources that you need in order to get where you want to be at? If you can do that, there are no excuses why you can't hit your goal. I want to spend more time with my family. Okay. Now, tell me exactly how much time you want to spend with your family. I'd like to spend one weekend out of 1 week for the next year, one weekend for the next year with my nephew. Perfect. Where are you at now? Maybe I spend once a month with him. Exactly. So, you know where you're at. Your crystallized target is once a week to spend time with your nephew, and in 1 year's time, you want to spend 52 weeks with him. Perfect. So now your crystallized target, your time, and where are you at now? Now, what are the resources that you need in between in order to get to where you want to be at? Next one. I want to make more money. Okay, that's what you're saying now. You want to make more money. How much money? An extra $5,000 a month for the next year will be perfect. $60K a year. Exactly. So where are you at now? Well, maybe I'm making $50,000 a year. With the extra $60,000, I can do a few more of my goals. Perfect. So every single month you will make an extra $5,000 for the next year to hit $60,000, to have your goal of $110,000 to live and do with the things that you want to do. Where are you at now? I make $50,000. I want to make another $60,000 to make $110,000. Perfect. It's a crystallized, targeted number with a time frame. What are the resources that you need in order to get where you want to be? Put up a wall to your left, put up a wall to your right, and you should hit your goal no matter what. No matter what comes up, whatever path is going to change, because I guarantee you whatever you choose, the path will change. But if you have an end result in mind, you will just keep going until you get to that result. Now let's talk about goals. Write them down. Write every single goals. Goals are anything that you want to do in this world, anything you want to achieve, anything that's your hopes or dreams for the future. And we're going to make 3 different categories. A yearly goal, 0, which is right now, to 1 year. A master list from 1 to 5 years. And then a list from 5 to 30 years. An example of some of my goals is to read 3 books this year. Pay off all my credit cards. Invest in myself 20% and save 20%. And also to buy a bigger boat, the 26-foot regulator. So my master goals is to fish Costa Rica, to invest 25%, save, and invest 25% in myself. Learn how to surf, sell $1 million account, sell $1 million as one account. My ultimate dream list is to be out of debt at age 40, have a $500,000 working for me, pay off all my houses, have a car and a boat. That's my ultimate dream list. At the end of the day, screw it. Just do it. Some of the most famous people in this world all failed multiple times. Henry Ford took him 5 times before he became successful. Thomas Edison was considered too stupid to learn anything from his high school teacher. Albert Einstein didn't even finish high school. Michael Jordan got cut from the high school basketball team. Jerry Seinfeld got up on stage, mumbled a few words for a minute and a half before he was booed off stage. Walt Disney was fired from the newspaper editor because he lacked imagination. On Friday, I had one of the worst days I've had in a while. I woke up late. 2 customers canceled on me. I lost a $300 a week account, and I had no sales for the week. Most people would get upset. They would get frustrated. I took it to the next step. I immediately got back on my horse. I dusted myself off, and I started looking for business, different type of business. Who are my target markets? Let's change up the diversity within the target markets. Let's cold call a little bit more. Let's go knocking on doors a little bit more. Let's go into the internet. Let's think of any other way to get more business. Because now that you just lost business and 2 people canceled and you don't have any business for the week, what are you going to do? Because I'm still going to have to hit my goal. Again, I just dusted myself off. I don't care what happens. I will hit my goal. I'm just going to work harder. I'm going to get back up. I'm going to find a different way, a new approach, and just make sure that I hit this goal. Have a little bit more territory management. I'm going to make sure that I hit the phones a little bit harder. I'm going to make sure that all my customers are what I'm selling to them is what they want. It doesn't make a difference what happens. Find your goals. Make sure that you write down all of your goals. Crystallize your target. Set a time to it. And in no way have any excuses why you can't hit that goal. It's called no excuses, sir.